I am in Paraguay for the Pan American Track Cycling Championship. It's a bit of a rogue one. I was in Portugal 2 days ago, flew home after a 5-day stage race on Sunday, and then on Monday, not even 24 hours in the country, I've embarked on the 17-hour total trip to Asuncion, Paraguay. Had a quick stop in Sao Paulo, but yeah, we're here now. I am incredibly tired. My immune system is on its hands and knees, but hopefully we'll bounce back with some good performances. So as you can see, I've got the track bike. I'm just walking from the hotel to the velodrome. Got the used USC IP bars as well. We're in the Olympic Village, Paraguay's Olympic Village. It hasn't been used in an Olympics, but they've got like all the different things for the football thing here, and there's a rugby or something over there. But it's just quick like 5-minute walk to the velodrome, and then training session. I've got one. The timing worked really well. My training session today is just past 3 o'clock, so I've got an hour and a half to acclimatise to the track. I was joking to my friend. I was seeing some of the posts from some of the Canadian guys. They're like, yeah, we know, we're spending some time on the track, learning the track. And I said, these guys are out here learning the track. I'm learning track. We are not the same. I haven't done track in a long while, is the point I'm getting across. So I'm hoping my road fitness will carry me to some good performances. But I do hope this is the last time I have to say this, because from here on out, I think we're gonna be investing some more time into track cycling. I'm definitely naturally better at it, so I think it makes sense to explore the strengths a little more, especially with Commonwealth Games in Glasgow next year, and then the 2 years after that will be qualification for the Olympics, which is a really, really big long-term goal of mine. So yeah, hopefully one day, well, hopefully that day will be the day. Anyway, I'm just going down the track now. Still feeling pretty tired. Like I said, finished a 5-day stage race on Sunday, so we don't need to be doing anything crazy, anything spicy. If anything, it's more of a second recovery day, because a total of like 20 hours of flying is not really recovery. But yeah, also just get used to it. I haven't ridden these IP bars yet, apart from on the turbo. Just one of those things, like I wanted to do a training camp in Spain at the start of the year, so I did that. And then I wanted to do some more races in Portugal. I did that, and then all of a sudden there wasn't a huge amount of time to get track. Sorry, I'm walking across this bridge and I'm really scared something's going to fall out of a bag, or these IP bars are going to slip out of the makeshift strap I put on them. And yeah, the hell's that? Little bridge. First time in Paraguay for me. The other Guay, I've been to Uruguay, although only for a layover, 24-hour layover. Anyway, I'm yapping. So yeah, here is the velodrome, and I'll show you guys a bit more once I'm inside. In the drome, the bike is here. Got the fresh tyres thanks to my mechanic for gluing those rusts. You've saved my bacon once again. We've got some 19C. I don't think I've ever ridden a 19C in my whole life, but they fit the rims well, so aerodynamically they should be better. And yeah, we've got the, as I showed in my last video, the 285 mil 285 mil handlebars, so super narrow, and like the top fake hoods things, they're even narrow. They're crazy. 165 cranks for the Bagacha fans, although track has been like that for like a decade. And gearing, I don't know anything about gearing these days. I'm gonna have to do an Instagram poll for that one, ask some friends. I've got some ideas, but yeah, we're gonna need to work on that one and figure things out. But yeah, for now we're just gonna put a small gear on and spin the legs out, test out the RP position, and get some camera footage too. Crucial step, forgot to put the chain on. Well, didn't forget, I just haven't done it yet. Russ, my mechanic again, he's also waxed my chain, but I need to cut that to length. But I only had weight in the luggage for one chain, so we need to just be thinking about not cutting it too much, but it should be fine. There's literally 1,000 track bikes here, so someone will have spares for something if something goes wrong. But yeah. Right, we're set up and ready to go. The music's in the background, so I'll just do a quick run over. We've got the upgrade package for the feet. We've got the overshoes, which I had from last year. We had to do some minor adaptations just to make them fit a little more snug. Mentioned the tires already. Got the zip tie mount for the Wahoo, and we've got the Insta 360 on the front. But yeah, I think it's time to get back on the boards. We haven't got that much time left. We've got 45 minutes, so I better get some time. So as I mentioned earlier, there is actually a lot to be said about riding a new velodrome. You think all 250 velodromes are the same, but they're actually far from it. And I'm only really touching the surface on how different they can be. But it's interesting, having ridden recently the Manchester velodrome and then coming to this. It seems, and I'll speak to some other people, see what they think, and I'll maybe check them out. It feels like the straights are much shorter and the turns are longer, so it's really weird. Like, the G-forces is not really so much, and the turns are much more gentle, which I don't know how that would affect racing. I guess you get less of a slingshot coming off the turn, and if you're higher up you get less of a slingshot too. So yeah, I'll speak to some guys, see what they say, and it'll be interesting to see how it impacts the racing. So first ride off the plane, as expected, the legs were really tight, especially the hamstrings. I have on this bike an extremely aggressive position, much more than my road bike, so the hamstrings are in a fair bit more stretched than they normally would be. So combined with the plane, yeah, it's very tight. It's definitely worth me experimenting, lifting the bars a bit. You might have seen the trend, especially on the track, is to have a really high stack. It's much more sustainable, and in some cases can be as aero, if not more aero. So definitely one to look at, but I think now that we're so close, I think it's better not to start tinkering with things and just leave things as they are. Just caught a little lift on the golf cart back to the hotel. Next I've got the managers meeting, so yeah, because I'm here on my own, so just get the technical meeting, just make sure I've got all those details, and then I think I'll have a nice long sleep. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. The Wi-Fi here isn't super fast, so hopefully this gets uploaded on the next day, which would be the Wednesday. But yeah, try and get some videos out hopefully every day, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow the Instagram as well for the latest updates.